G'day folks, in today's video we're going to talk about 16 reasons why you might want to upgrade to the Hero 9 Black. There are many new enhancements and features, so let's just jump right in and take a look. Now before we start here, I just want to mention that I'm not insinuating that you should go out and buy the Hero 9 Black. If you already own something like the Hero 7 Black or the Hero 8 Black, they are already excellent cameras, and just because a new camera is released doesn't mean you have to rush out and buy it. The reason behind this video is just to go over all the new enhancements, and that way you can make an educated decision whether the Hero 9 Black is right for you. And just to keep things balanced, at the end of this video I'm also going to include a few reasons why you may not want to upgrade to the Hero 9 Black. So with all that said, let's just get started. Reason number 1, GoPro has launched the Hero 9 Black with this environmentally friendly new packaging. They've greatly reduced the amount of plastic in their packaging, and not to mention it also comes with a reusable case. After all, it's always important to have a case to store your GoPro to protect your investment. The second reason you may want to consider an upgrade is this new front-facing screen. That is a feature that many have asked for over the last couple years, and with the Hero 9 Black, they've brought it to fruition. It's a very versatile screen, and you can adjust in the settings how it behaves. If you don't want a live feed on the screen, you can disable it completely in the settings. You can also set it to display just the metrics. Whether you're a vlogger or not, a front-facing screen can come in handy, even if it's just to line up shots, or to take selfies, which we all do with our GoPro. Reason number 3 is GoPro has brought back the removable and replaceable lens cover. With the Hero 8 Black, GoPro removed that feature, and if you happen to damage it or scratch it, there was no easy fix. With the Hero 9 Black, if you happen to damage it, you can easily purchase a replacement. And not to mention using accessories such as ND filters is quite a bit easier. It also opens up the opportunity for other third-party manufacturers to create accessories, similar to what GoPro has done with the Max View mod. Reason number 4 why you might want to consider an upgrade is you can see here the Hero 9 Black has a larger back touchscreen. The camera on the left is the Hero 9 Black and the camera on the right is the Hero 8 Black. Having that larger screen makes playback of your media a lot nicer, and it also makes navigating the menu quite a bit easier. Reason number 5 why you might want to upgrade is this new microphone drain. If you're a person who uses your GoPro in and around water quite a bit, this new drain system allows you to get nice clear audio quickly after you submerge it in water. That's not a feature that everybody will make use of, but definitely a nice touch. Reason number 6 for possibly upgrading is GoPro has developed a new larger battery. This battery has 30% more capacity, and in theory should allow you to record longer. I haven't fully tested it out yet, but I definitely plan on doing so. The only caveat to having this new larger battery is batteries from previous models will no longer work, and that also goes for chargers. Now another really great reason that you might want to consider an upgrade is that the Hero 9 Black now takes 20 megapixel photos. That's a pretty significant feature if you take a lot of photos with your GoPro. The megapixels of photos on GoPros haven't really changed over several generations, so being able to take 20 megapixel photos now is a nice feature. Reason number 8 why you might want to consider to upgrade is that you can now record in 5K 30. A reason why you might want to film in 5K 30 is that it allows you to go in and crop your video later on back down to 4K without losing any quality. That extra resolution is definitely a nice touch. Reason number 9 why you might want to consider an upgrade is that Boost, as you can see there, is now available in all resolutions and frame rates. So even if you're shooting at 1080, 240 frames per second, or even the new 5K 30, you can enable Boost to really smooth out your shots. Now reason number 10 why you might want to consider upgrading is the GoPro Hero 9 Black now has in-camera horizon stabilization. That can be enabled in your digital lenses, and currently it's only available in linear mode. If you upgrade to the Max View mod later on down the road, that allows for 360-degree horizon leveling. The 11th reason why you might want to consider upgrading is the Hero 9 Black now comes with HyperSmooth 3.0. HyperSmooth 2.0 was already incredible. Now with a bit of extra polish, your videos will look even smoother. That also brings us into our 12th reason, which is Time Warp 3.0. With Time Warp 3.0, you can now do real-time speed ramping with audio. Now reason number 13, GoPro claims that HDR photos are even better. I have not tested that out myself yet, but I plan on doing so in a future video. Now reason number 14 why you might want to consider upgrading to the Hero 9 Black is a new feature called Hindsight. If we go into the menu where we edit our shooting modes, you can see there we have the feature called Hindsight. We can turn it on and set it to either capture 15 seconds or 30 seconds before we actually press the record button. And that can come in handy if you're waiting to record something very specific. Sometimes it's hard to get something that's happening very fast on the screen. With that feature enabled, you'll never miss the action. One important thing you need to keep in mind when you have that enabled, your battery is going to be depleted very quickly because it's like the camera is recording all the time. However, the benefit is that you're not going to be wasting your memory card. So that's not a feature you will be using all the time, but definitely will come in handy in certain situations. Now, reason number 15 why you might want to consider an upgrade is scheduled capturing. Again, if we go into our shooting modes, we can turn on scheduled capture. We can set in time when the camera comes on and starts recording. There's many situations that a feature like that will come in very handy. If you want to record or time-lapse a sunset, but you don't want to get up too early in the morning, you can set up your GoPro the night before and have it turn on just in time. And lastly, another reason you may want to consider an upgrade is duration recording. Again, if we go into our shooting mode menu, you can see there we have this feature called duration. When we click on it, you can see we can set the duration from no limit all the way up to 3 hours. We also have 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, and then again 3 hours. Now that feature can come in very handy for many different reasons. For myself, I use features like that when I'm filming, say, a drone taking off, but because I'm flying the drone, I can't get over to shut the camera off. I usually end up with a 5-minute clip where really I only needed 5 seconds of the video. With something like this, you can set it to only record for 20 or 30 seconds, and that way it'll shut off when it's done. Now this is the Hero 8 Black, and you were able to do something similar on the Hero 8 Black. They had this option called clips. However, it was limited to 15 and 30 seconds. With the Hero 9 Black, as mentioned, you can go all the way up to 3 hours. So yeah, those are 16 reasons why you might want to consider upgrading to the Hero 9 Black. Now, as mentioned, there are a few reasons why you might want to consider sticking to the Hero 8 Black or Hero 7 Black. First of all, the Hero 7 Black and Hero 8 Black are excellent cameras. They both take amazing footage and they're both feature-packed. Of course, every generation of GoPro has its quirks. The Hero 9 Black is no different. It's going to have its fair share of quirks as well. In fact, I'll share one with you in a minute. Now, another reason you may not want to upgrade to the Hero 9 Black is the Hero 9 Black is a little bit larger. If we take a look at it from the front view, from the top view, and even from the side view, you can see it is a little bit bigger all the way around, and it weighs a little bit more as well. For the most part, it's not something you're going to really ever notice, but perhaps if you're a person who flies FPV drones and you like to mount your GoPro on it to capture cinematic footage, that extra weight might make a big difference for you. So that definitely is something to keep in mind. Now, another reason you may not want to upgrade is because of the gear that you currently own. If you have a Hero 8 Black and you've went out and bought all the accessories for it, the media mod, the roll cage, silicone sleeve, waterproof housing, battery charger, none of these are compatible with the Hero 9 Black. The Hero 9 Black has a standard finger mount on it, so it is compatible with most mounts, different handles, and most ways you're going to mount it. It's the specific stuff for the Hero 8 Black that just won't work. So if you've invested a lot of money in gear, that stuff that you use on a regular basis, you may just want to consider hanging onto your Hero 8 Black. Use it for another year and then maybe upgrade next year. Of course, you could always sell this equipment, but you never get near what you pay for it. Now, one last reason you may not want to upgrade to the Hero 9 Black is one thing that I've been experiencing with it is that I find the menus really slow and sluggish. Sometimes they don't do what you want them to do and they kind of get a little jerky. I already updated the firmware hoping that would correct it, and I think it has helped a little bit, but definitely it still needs some work. It's not a deal breaker for me by any means, but it does get a little bit irritating. So hopefully GoPro will continue to enhance the menu system and make it run a little smoother. So yeah, folks, that's basically it for this video. 16 reasons why you might want to consider upgrading to the Hero 9 Black and a few reasons why you may not want to. Again, I'm not saying you should go out and upgrade. If you have a Hero 8 Black and you're enjoying it, just enjoy the equipment you have. There's nothing wrong with it. I want to thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and found it useful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. We have a ton of videos planned for the Hero 9 Black. We're going to be doing all kinds of testing and comparisons. Starting this weekend, I'm heading to Niagara Falls. We had a trip planned, so the timing of the release of the Hero 9 Black was perfect. I can take it along and use it in a real world situation how I normally use my GoPros. So keep an eye out for some videos early next week. And of course, I'll be doing my full in-depth review once I've had a good amount of time to use it. Anyways, thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one.